Well, hello YouTubers, this is just a quick video for one of my subscribers that asked about buy-in tips for a 3185 fastrac. Now this is a 155/65, so it's slightly different. It's got a Perkins engine. The 3185 has got a Cummins engine, which is like this one over here. So they're very reliable engines, them Cummins. So it'll be 185 to 90 horsepower, and this is more like 150. So it's basically, they're very good machines, them 185s. So what to look out for? First of all, one of the things that people don't think about is the tyres. If you've got ball tyres on you, the one you're looking at, it's going to cost you a fucking 4,000 quid to reshoe it. So just remember that. You got the discs here. Make sure they're not too pitted. This can send you back a bit of money, but like I say, I don't want to put you off buying them because they're good machines. Same here, pads, about £200 a set for pads. Another thing really to look out for is these shafts. Sometimes people don't grease them and they snap off and things, so get underneath and check these shafts for wear, because they need greasing really regularly. And if somebody's had a problem with them and they snapped off, you could have trouble there. So if you just check the wear in them. On the back here, try and make sure you've got the hitch with it, because it'd be a right pain in the arse to get the hitch after. They're hard to get, like rock and roll shit. When you go in the test drive on one, like I said, it's only a quick one for the guy that asked for me, right? When you go in a test drive on one, check it in every gear, because 4th and 5th can go sometimes. So if there's anything wrong with them gears, leave it there, because you'll end up spending thousands on it. Go through every power shift, should be okay, because they're pretty bulletproof on that. Engines are usually bulletproof on a Cummins and a 3185, but if you know engines, you know if it's no good, they won't start very well. So like I said, linkage, you can look about at the linkage on the front linkage to see if there's a lot of wear in these things. It's like a lot of things really. Handbrake is in the middle here, which is air operated. So when you first fire it up, these canisters will take a while to fill up. It'll go 1, 2, 3 in the cab, and then the buzzer will go off. And if you can see in there, where mine pointing at, there's the handbrake there. Now, that was a big fault on these things. Sometimes the handbrake gets worn, the pin's going through the bushes, or it's been set too tight, and that would go against the disc, get hot and set fire to them. But I've never had that problem. Like I said, just have a general good look at the thing really. A lot of people, you can tell how a machine's been used by the look of it. These things will go 10 or 15,000 hours easy. So you can have a high-hourred machine that's been looked after. That'll be better than a low-hourred machine that's been a student driving it and fucked it. So I don't want to put anybody off buying them. If you've got that sort of feeling where it looks like it's been knocked about, I'd be tempted to leave it there, because you can get some big problems with the running gear on these older ones. But I've had bugger all to go wrong on this thing. Check the gears, every gear, engine, check the oil and things like that, but you should know how to check that by now. If it's a bad start in Cummins, it's probably worn a bit, but if she's going okay, that's okay. Check the prop shafts underneath to make sure the prop shafts haven't been broken at some time or other, because that means this is probably something knackered in the axle, or they haven't been greasing it enough. But get under there, check them. Tyres, remember tyres, if you've got worn tyres, that's 4,000 quid there to put new tyres on it. And there is one thing, if you're buying second hand, if you can get one with them PTO already on it, that's worth a lot, because it's a job to get them after. This one has had the exhaust modified on it, which you've seen in one of my videos. And originally the exhaust was up there, but on the 3185s it goes up with this other cab, I think. I can't quite remember now. I've never had one myself. The 3185 will have 3 power shifts in it, and it's also got a red button at the back of the gear lever that you press that does it on shifts in auto, so it'll shift up, down them 3 splitters on its own and back down. Like I said, I've never driven one of them. This is a 2-speed power shift. So I hope that's to help you out. I know it's only a short one, but there we are, okay? Remember, you got an instinct, when you see a machine, you got an instinct whether it's been looked after or it's not. First instinct, when you walk upon this machine, if it says it's good or bad, believe it. Don't try and talk yourself into buying something you know is crap. Because these things, if you get a bad one, they are bad. So 3185 is a very good model. Cummins engine, 3-speed splitter, more power, so it's about 180-190 horsepower, very sought after tractors. So if you get a good one, that one is going to be getting up to the 15 to 20,000 mark, if it's any good, but it'll probably have high hours on it. So if you wanted to buy something like this, a good one, you're about the 10 to 14. If you wanted to buy one and you want to spend no money, you're below 10,000 quid and you might have problems, but these older ones, you can still get good ones for under 10,000 quid. They're good machines. I need a lot of people don't really want something that's a bit older, but there you are. Hope that helps.